A year ago, I interviewed Mayor Daniel Lurie, who then told me the drug and homeless crisis in San Francisco was going to take some time. Now, people living and working in the Tenderloin understood that, except that by now they had hoped to see some signs of stability.
There is a sharp contrast between most of San Francisco's neighborhoods and the Tenderloin. People here had hoped that under the administration of Mayor Daniel Lurie, drugs and homelessness here would be immediately addressed. Here's what we saw.
We're going to just sit down and see what happens and talk to people.
It's 10:30 in the morning, and every corner shows the harsh reality of a drug and alcohol addicted society. We asked Randy Shaw of the Tenderloin Housing Clinic to stop by.
Well, the whole intersection.
Have a seat.
It's the worst intersection in San Francisco. Most drug-filled intersection. Anyone who comes here knows the truth.
And that is?
The city allows activities to go on in the Tenderloin they would never allow in other neighborhoods.
Shaw recalled the many times Mayor Lurie has vowed to crack down on public drug use.
Since January, we are tackling this in new and innovative ways.
What I don't like is when he says, we're really committed to clearing our streets of drug activities, and we don't see any progress.
Erwin Garcia, a San Francisco resident, sees it differently.
The last administration did start sweeping the streets, cleaning the streets, providing programs. He's building on that. And he's built on it nice. He's taken the momentum that was already there and has continued the momentum.
For example, Lurie is counting on a new reset center to be opened in the Soma district in May that will act as a sobering center while connecting people to treatment. People arrested for public intoxication or drug use will be taken there instead of jail or the emergency room. It follows Lurie's more centrist approach to this crisis.
People want to use, obviously, because they're addicted and they're sick. But if you can give them the hope and you can show them that there's a better way, and then you can provide a system of care for it, it works.
The rest of our morning was spent watching people struggling with their substance abuse. Some, like this man, just needed a place to rest. No talking, no judgment. Then this man came along to ask why few are held accountable when it comes to drug use. We didn't have an answer for him. Which brings us to one of the owners of Starlight Market and Liquor Store. And we emphasize the word liquor because a lot of it is sold here. Mohammed Al-Barak sat down to complain that San Francisco has been a revolving door for repeat offenders.
They come back and all that drama, they get caught. You think that they're not coming back in a month and 2 and 3. The second day they're out.
They come back.
They come back and all that drama, all that, the police, the arrest, all of it, you'd think, some punishment would come out of it, but that's not the case.
It is not compassion to leave people on the street suffering. And so,
the district attorney maintained it has continued its tough-on-crime approach during Lurie's first year. But the DA recently told the New York Times that it can take 2 to 3 attempts to persuade a judge to hold someone in custody. That may explain why people end up back on the street shortly after being arrested. Word quickly spread that we were on this corner. One well-known local resident, J.J. Smith, an activist for more crackdowns in the Tenderloin, came to offer his assessment of the situation in the Tenderloin.
The drug crisis that they have out here, that's still the same.
The same?
That's still the same. The homeless issue, there's a lot of people that's homeless that has been disappearing.
But it's not clear how many of those have actually found housing or are now living on the streets in other neighborhoods. The city likes to say that some have left thanks to the Journey Home program, which pays for them to return to the cities they came from. The supervisor for this district, Bilal Mahmoud, assured us there is a lot more positive happening in the Tenderloin than we witnessed. Like these 3 new beat officers now assigned to this area. In January, the Tenderloin opened its first ever youth violence prevention program for young adults ages 14 to 24. One big change, the city will no longer open any new homeless shelters in the Tenderloin. It has always taken the brunt of this crisis for the entire city.
For too long in this neighborhood, we have concentrated services to send people to without the appropriate types of services to support them. The commitment we've made with the mayor and our office going into when we took office a year ago was no more. And but it's going to take time to undo decades of bad policy decisions that have affected this neighborhood.
There is, however, some signs of change that you may not see. 2 shelters recently closed in the Tenderloin. In their place, the city is opening sobering centers in other parts of the city.
So 60% of San Francisco shelters are located in 2 places, the Tenderloin and the Soma neighborhood. That's why so many people have argued that places like the Tenderloin are drug containment zones. And let's remind people that the Tenderloin has the highest concentration of families and children in San Francisco.